Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph, and let's talk live. Kenneka Jenkins was never in the lower level kitchen. All right, let's talk. Well, today, peoples, has been such an interesting day. I'm here, I'm live, and I am going to talk about some things, peoples. Peoples, Kenneka Jenkins was never in the lower level kitchen. Peoples, I have been sent something, and now it is literally making so much sense. Peoples, you guys come on in. You guys come on in because we have much to talk about on tonight, peoples. Y'all come on in. We have much to talk about because, peoples, as I've been telling you for the longest time, this video footage has been edited, seriously edited, peoples. And now you can see, peoples, for yourself that Kenneka Jenkins was never in the lower level. She was never in the lower level kitchen, peoples. She wasn't there. And so when everyone tries to sit back and give a narrative based upon other people's thoughts, views, and opinions, well, then, people's, I have to fight back. I have to come back and I have to take a second look and I have to go in hard and heavy on all of these nefarious peoples because all of those peoples have been getting it wrong. They have pretty much been spreading this false narrative forever and a day, peoples. And so when we take a look at things, peoples, it becomes crystal clear to all of us what has really taken place, peoples. And so I am here now, peoples, and I am live. And I am telling you all, peoples, that Kenneka Jenkins never walked the halls of that establishment. Kenneka Jenkins was never in the lower level. And so, it's funny to me, peoples, how many of you haven't had the narrative right. You didn't get the narrative right, peoples, because you have literally been duped. We had peoples who had literally sat back in. We had peoples who had stated so many different things in this live. And yet they kept getting the narrative wrong. Oh, peoples, I'm trying to really get started here because the simple fact that I need to go to the store to go get something to eat. I need to go to the store to get something to eat, but yet and still it's kind of late right now and I kind of want to really get on this. And so right now I'm trying to weigh what I am going to do. I'm trying to weigh what I'm going to do, peoples. So let me see here. Oh man, peoples, I gotta go to the store, but then I want to talk about this. So I'm trying to see what I'm going to do here, peoples. Man, I need to go to the store real quick. Okay, so this is what I'm going to go do, people. So I'm going to go to the store real quick because I need to get me something to eat. I can't be here and not eat anything. So um, I'm going to be live on my phone when I go to the store. Get something to eat, but then I have to come back and cook it. And so, hello, 82. How are you, ma'am? It is a blessing to see you on today. I'll go to the store for a moment because, I got to get me something to eat. Got to come home and cook it. And then I'll be back live, peoples, to talk about this. But I'm just trying to do something because, see, people's now, you guys have been on fire. You guys have literally been on fire with this case, and you guys have just been doing a lot of good research and stuff. And see, people, as I told you, I don't have all of the answers. I don't have all of the answers to this case, but what I do have is more than what these people have been putting out here. I do have facts. That's what I have. I don't have fiction. I have facts in this case, and I have been showing you my facts. I have been showing you unequivocally and undeniably, peoples, that Kenneka Jenkins never walked the halls of that establishment. I have facts. I have proven many times over, peoples, if you choose to listen. A lot in this case. Those are facts, peoples. I've told you many times over. Many girls played Kenneka Jenkins. I have shown you last night. I have shown you many, many months and days and hours and weeks beforehand. I have shown you. And so I can't help it if you don't watch my lives, because if you don't watch my lives, you'll never know. But for all of those who think that they know, I have literally proven to you on last night that there were many girls that played Kenneka Jenkins, peoples. Now, I got proof beyond proof, because even Teresa Martin's attorney had agreed with me, peoples. Oh, yeah. I've sat back and I've watched and I've listened to what he had said. And listen, peoples, he basically said the same thing. He basically said the same thing that was in the statement that the family had gave. That Kenneka Jenkins was missing more than 36 hours. But surprisingly, the very next day, her body is found. I'm going to play the video, peoples. I'm going to play the video, peoples, because it clearly proves to you, me, and everybody else that Kenneka Jenkins never was in that lower level, peoples. She never was. She never was in the lower level, peoples. And that the video footage has been edited. It's been cut. It literally has been cut, peoples. 82. I don't know. I don't know, Mel. I don't know. These people, they want to be thirsty, but yet they don't want to drink. I'm trying to get them the fountain of water, trying to get them the fountain of youth, but they don't want to drink, Mel. They don't want a sip of the refreshness of the cool tasting water that I have. But yet they rather sit back and listen to the nefarious madness that these people have been saying. paid operators that is out to dispel the myth in this case. And frankly, people, to tell you the truth, I really don't care what people do on their channel. I don't care what other content creators do on their channel. Peoples, I can't control that. And I'm not here to try to control the narrative. I'm just here to try to give you the facts as I see it. Now, I have yet to have any other content creator come to my channel to challenge me upon the facts that I see it, because what I have shown is facts. Facts, major facts. And people see, the thing is this: I did not even have to go and refer to all of this hilarious and nefarious case files. Because, see, I proved to you all in a roundabout way how all of this was put together. And I proved to you many times over, peoples, that that video footage is edited heavenly. Because if it wasn't edited heavenly, peoples, then my question would be this: why are they trying to cover it up? If the video footage wasn't edited heavenly, peoples, then why have all of these young ladies in the halls playing Kenneka Jenkins, all of these body styles and weights, and different ones with different watches on different arms and stuff, different looks, different hairstyles, different people? Why, peoples? Why? They went to great lengths, peoples, to utilize all of these different people to try to fool you. And then they had Casey, Chloe, Olvera, Sanchez, Medina on the case, telling you that, oh yeah, that was Kenneka walking into the kitchen in the freezer. But then she goes and contradicts herself and says, I don't think Kenneka Jenkins walked herself in a freezer and laid down and died. But yet she says that she's not justice for Kenneka. I mean, peoples, help me to make this make sense. This is her words, and I have shown you her words. I have played her words. You know, she made lives after live after live talking about this is Kenneka Jenkins, and then that Kenneka Jenkins was in. Kenneka Jenkins was in. Did you hear what I said, peoples? I said that she said that Kenneka Jenkins was in the kitchen walking. That's what she said, peoples. All right, peoples, this is getting late. And there's so much I have to do. I'm not going to cover everything tonight because I got it. As soon as I came into the house, I came in, I laid down, and I went to sleep because I was so tired. Went to sleep. I wasn't going to go on tonight, but then my admin had sent me something, and it woke me up. And I sat and watched it, and I've listened attentively, and I was like, bingo. That it when my admin had sent me this video, peoples, it woke me up out my sleep. And I had to come on, and I was like, bingo, because the attorney, her attorney, Teresa Martin's attorney, Jeffrey Feiger, had said the same thing that I've been saying for the longest time, peoples. He said the same thing, peoples, that I have been saying for the longest time. Kenneka Jenkins was missing 36 hours. He said 36 hours. He didn't say more than 36 hours. He said Kenneka Jenkins was missing 36 hours. Well, peoples, if Kenneka Jenkins was missing 36 hours and then she was found the very next day, How in the hell could she be missing 36 hours? So it goes back to the same thing that I was showing earlier of what the statement of what the family had made. Kenneka Jenkins was missing more than 36 hours after the family made the missing persons report. See, people, you know something? Now, you guys can do a song and dance on this case if you want to. And it really doesn't bother me whether you do a song and dance. And it really doesn't bother me what you think. And it really doesn't bother me what you say, because at the end of the day, people, I've always give everybody a platform to come on here, on live, and speak your piece. Speak about what you want to say about the case. Now, we can have opposing views all we want to and stuff. That's fine. But let's talk about it. You know, don't get mad at me because I am showing you facts, not fiction, facts. And I'm not going about all of this hilarious and nefarious bullcrap that you guys have been listening to forever and a day. You know, because they got people who's out here who is paid us. Now, see, Azaria had already told you. She already spoken a couple of peoples who is with the Masons, Straight Drop and Chosen King. Now, we know that they were on this case from the beginning. And when they was on this case from the beginning, they was dropping jewels. But they was dropping jewels for a reason, only to distort the truth, peoples. And then you got Casey Chloe Olvera Sanchez Medina, whose daughter is not Kenneka Jenkins, but yet she is in every Kenneka Jenkins chat room there is, and trying to tell everybody you don't have the facts. Well, baby, I got the facts, and I have already proved her wrong, Teresa Martin wrong, all of you wrong, and these hilarious and nefarious YouTubers wrong. Now, those are facts. Facts, not fiction, facts. And yet I cannot get not one person on here to challenge me upon facts, peoples. Now that's a fact. All right, peoples. I got to get up and I got to get to the store, peoples. So I'm going to recap momentarily, but I'm going to be on live on my phone until I get to the store real quick. I'm going to come back and then we're going to dive into this thing, peoples. I got to get me something to eat. Got to make me something, peoples. I want to make some enchiladas tonight. That's what I want to make. I want to make some enchiladas. That's what I feel a taste for is enchiladas. So I'm going to go get me some ground beef, some of those, things and stuff. And I'm going to cook these enchiladas, put that in the oven, put a lot of cheese and stuff on there. And then I'm going to do this thing. Then I'm going to come back and we are going to dive in. Now, I'm not going to be on here all night, people. It's because I'm tired. I'm extremely tired, and I'm not going to make myself sick, again, talking about this case. So I've learned that I have to rest, because I take an hour drive up and then about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours coming back home. So that's 3 hours out my day, plus, 8 hours, 9 hours, sometimes 10 hours of working. So that's about 13 hours. Then I come home and, I do this live, and then I'm on here half the night. And then by the time I get off the live, it is very late. So hey, I'm not going to kill myself over the Kenneka Jenkins case, peoples. So, and then I need you guys to know, it's okay to call me, but don't you use wisdom when you call me, peoples. Use wisdom. Okay, use wisdom when you call me. I'm not going to be available all the time when I'm off live. And then I'm not going to be available all the time when I'm at work and things. So, you guys use wisdom when you want to talk to me and things, all right? Because I've been on live and stuff. I'm tired then I want to go to sleep. I don't want to sit here and talk about Kenneka Jenkins and other things and all like that. I don't mind talking to you, but not every day, and not after I get off my lives either. So you guys use wisdom when you reach out, all right? Okay, so let me see. Hello, Tiffany. How are you, ma'am? It is a blessing to see you on today. Hello, Andre Alexander. It's a blessing to see you on today. Peoples, let me recap. There's so much I want to do, peoples. I gotta put a I gotta put a um I gotta make a title for the live on last night. Now people was coming in and people are joining like crazy, and people are in the community posts. They're posting, they're asking questions, they're engaging in things. I wish that they would come onto the live and ask those questions, or come to the panel to ask those questions and things and stuff, you know. But if not, I mean, I don't have no problem. I still do what I do, you know. I'm still going to do what I do. But you know, let me go ahead and recap, peoples. I'm gonna go live on my phone. I'll be back. I got to get me something to eat, but and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about these things here, peoples. Now, this is what this young lady had said. She said that she asked the question, "So who was in the casket?" And I told her, "Well, I have no clue who was in the casket." And then SW said that that was a pillow. Well, I don't know how it's a pillow, but what's a pillow? I mean, the person in the casket is not a pillow. Person in this casket is a person. Yeah, it's not a pillow. Let me refresh this. All right, so now there we go. So the Star Child said Teresa is just not convincing enough. It's the entire act for me. Yeah, see that, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me go ahead and put my magnifier on. Okay, now you guys should be able to see it. Yeah, she said that Star Child had said that Teresa is not convincing enough for me. It's the entire act for me. You know, that's what she said, peoples. Let me yeah, hold on for a second. Chiming into my chiming into my page. Dion Fisher said at the price no, then I said, then Dion said, okay. Then I said, Star Child 9, you're exactly right. She knew from Jump Street what happened to Kenneka. She said it herself that she knew what happened, why she continued to lie to us. Then Dion Fisher said she never lied to us. She couldn't speak on anything or mess up the case, so she did the right thing by not getting us hype. If she spoke on what she knew, them kids would have all disappeared, but her playing slow, they all so comfortable. And then I said at Dion Fisher, at the price of Kenneka, what difference did it make? She still told us that they killed Kenneka. And then Angela Holmes said they didn't take pictures of Kenneka at 8:49 the next day. So we know they didn't find her on the night. Exactly. I can't hear in my left ear, and I heard him clearly, just loud. Then she said, I don't care what the case is. I can't bring myself to disrespect a mother that lost a child to keep say niggas peoples laughing out loud. Well, Angela Holmes, let me tell you, man, you don't have to disrespect a mother. I will. And I understand that you guys get all into your feelings and stuff, but then you got to understand one important factor. See, when you guys are replying and things, understand what you're saying. Because on one hand, you guys want to sit here and you want to babysit and pacify this heifer talking about, well, she couldn't say anything or all of those kids would have came up missing. Well, who gives two rats asses about the goddamn kids? Because if any mother can sacrifice her daughter, what the fuck is wrong with sacrifice? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with the kids getting taken out of here? Everybody, all of them should have been taken out of here, if you ask me. I mean, it behooves me to understand the madness of what these people are trying to convey. Because one hand, they want to be on Teresa Martin's side, and then on the other hand, they want to get on me for talking about Teresa Martin. Well, should I talk about the people who's making these comments? Because this is stupid, peoples. How are you going to sit here and literally stand hand in hand with this woman, knowing what she did to these kids? Help me to make that make sense. Help me to make that make sense, peoples. So I'm disrespectful, but yet she killed Kenneka. How help me to make that make sense, peoples. She said that she makes sacrifices. So you're going to play stupid to protect the lives of these kids, but yet you go and help these people by lying and stuff, and your daughter was sacrificed. And then she said, why wait until something happens to you to bring them down? Shit, take them down for Kenneka. Now, okay, so wait a minute. Am I missing something here? So are you back on? Are you back on? Are you back on now? Because one minute you say they didn't take pictures of Kenneka at 8:49 the next day, so we know that they didn't find her on the night. Okay, I like that. I can't hear in my left ear, and I heard him clearly just loud. Yes, I am loud. But now you say, I don't care what the case is. I can't bring myself to disrespect a mother that lost a child and to keep saying niggas peoples laughing out loud. So first you're agreeing with me. Now you are against me because I'm talking about the mother. I'm disrespecting the mother, but the mother had disrespected all of us by lying to us and telling us that nothing happened to Kenneka Jenkins. Help me to make that make sense, peoples. I mean, am I missing something here? And then you go and say, why wait until something happens to you to bring them down? Shit, take them down for Kenneka. So you're on all sides of the fence, man. I'm not following you. See, people, this is what I'm saying. I mean, you guys are confusing me with your comments and stuff. I'm not following you. And then Taria Barfield said he's no better than her. Well, I'm no better than her, but shit, I wasn't the one who killed my child. I wasn't the one who had sacrificed my child. Now, see, people's, I can go on and I can really just light into these people with their commentary and things, but I choose not to because I let ignorance play it out because they're showing themselves, you know. You agree, then you disagree, then you agree, then you disagree, then you get mad at me because I'm talking about Teresa Martin, but yet you never really watch all of my full lives to get a clear cut understanding of what I'm trying to convey. The man said that Teresa Martin sacrificed her daughter. That's what he said. Everybody heard that. Then she said that she makes sacrifices. So what is it that you are missing? Her daughter is dead, and then she wants to sit up here and she wants to act stupid. Her daughter is dead, and she wants to sit here and act stupid. And then you guys, you guys back and forth in your commentary trying to get mad at me for some stupid stuff that she did. So what does that make you? It makes you look stupid because you for the stuff that you're saying is stupid. It's stupid. So I let your comments stay up to show how stupid you are when you're replying. You want to sit here talking about me? I'm no better than her. Well, you're stupid. You are stupid because of what you are saying. You're stupid. And that's all I have to say. You're stupid. But you see you see the responses that I'm getting, peoples. See, I got haters in the house, and that's good. It's best that they stay on and chime in to the post instead of coming in to the live. So Angela says, why screaming at the peoples? And then this young lady say, it's people already pluralized, laughing out loud, liking the video, but it's too long. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad that you liked the video. And yes, it's going to be long because there's a lot that I have to say. I mean, I'm not here to try to appease people. I'm just here to try to show the people my findings. That's it, you know. But Nikki Ranking, I'm glad that you liked the video. Thank you for coming in. Angela Holmes, thank you for your commentary. Taria Barfield, thank you for your commentary. But it's stupid. It's stupid things that you guys are saying. And thank you for showing your true colors. Thank you for showing who you stand up for. Because you're not here for justice for Kenneka. You here trying to be funny, but in your being funny, it just shows you how stupid you are. All right? I just wanted to call you out. Thank you for stupidity. All right, people. So, okay. Charlotte Randolph, you're blocked. Thank you. Get her the fuck out of here. Now, anybody else want to come in and act stupid? Come on, be my guest. You know, I asked you guys to come to the channel. I asked you guys to come to the panel. I asked you guys to come and, share your narrative. You're welcome to come in and talk and stuff. But when you start doing all of that stupid stuff, well, then guess what, peoples? I'm going to block you. Now she's blocked for all eternity. She can never come back in here under that name. She'll come back under a different name, but she can't come back under that name. Anybody else want to come in and be stupid? See, people's, see, I know what I got, and I know I got facts, because if I didn't have facts, then you wouldn't be in here chiming out and doing the hilarious and nefarious madness that you're doing. That's how I know that you're listening to me, and that's how I know that I'm irritating the fuck out of you. See, I got facts. You got fiction. You guys listen to Trey Gay and all of those other hilarious and nefarious people. Casey Olvera Sanchez Medina, Chloe Olvera Sanchez Medina. Now, notice how I didn't call out a couple of others. Because I usually call out a whole host of YouTubers, but I didn't call them out. But I called out two because they are hilarious and nefarious, especially Trey Gay. Trey Gay has been talking about this case forever and a day. He showed some things, which was good. I agree with him on some things, but not on everything. But he got the narrative wrong when it came down to Kenneka Jenkins. Now, what he did with the establishment and all like that and stuff, well, I mean, I didn't cover all of that part because my life wasn't focused upon what the establishment did. My life was focused upon what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. And everything I have ever spoken upon was focused. Everything that I was on was focused. It was focused upon Kenneka Jenkins. And that's it. I see, while all of these other YouTubers and Facebookers and stuff is all over the place, my lies was focused squarely upon Kenneka Jenkins. And that's where I've been all of my lives. Everything I did was focused upon Kenneka Jenkins. And so obviously what I am saying must ruffle their feathers because they come in hilarious and nefarious. They don't like what I'm saying because I'm dropping bombshells. I'm dropping facts. I'm dropping facts, peoples. And that's facts. And we're going to learn tonight that Kenneka Jenkins was never in the lower level. Contrary to what the police officer said, contrary to what Teresa Martin said, contrary to what all of these other people said, peoples, Kenneka Jenkins was never in the lower level. Kenneka Jenkins never walked the halls of that establishment. And I got proof. And I've already shown you, peoples. And I've already shown you that many girls played Kenneka Jenkins. Now, Custom Design came in and he had asked a question. Well, can you do a side-by-side comparison? Well, I did more than a side-by-side comparison. I've shown you unequivocally and undeniably again all of the different girls that played Kenneka Jenkins. I've shown you how some had long length hair that goes down to their butt. Some had hair that just only goes to the waist. Some had block watches on the wrong arm. One had it on the left arm, one had it on the right arm. Showing you all of the different weights and sizes, all of the different hairstyles, all of the different types of jackets that they were wearing and stuff. I mean, what more do you need? Now, are you going to be blind to the various things that I have shown? Or are you going to turn a blind eye because it doesn't go with your narrative? You know? I mean, I don't care what you guys do on your channel, you know? But I'm here and I have been showing you facts after facts after facts after facts after facts. And the bottom line is, you can't debunk me. Period. Now, that's a fact. It's a major fact. And see, you know, let me say this, people, and then I'm going to go to the store. See, what I'm doing is literally showing these people up, and I'm changing the narrative as we know it. I'm changing the narrative, peoples, as we know it, and they're not liking it. That is exactly why that they come to the live and be disruptive. So instead of coming in and trying to have a good wholesome debate, they come in, be disruptive. They send people over, be disruptive. You know, all of them watch me. Trey Gay watch me. 54 Keys watch me. Zillionaire watch me. Boss Man and Hair Lost Man watch me. John Queer Q watch me. Casey Cloyo Vera Sanchez Medina watch me. And then all of the other YouTubers watch me, and Slime We Trust. I'm sure Straight Drop and Chosen King watch me. But they never say anything. Only a couple. And you wonder why they watch Edward Joseph. They watch Edward Joseph because Edward Joseph has been spilling facts in his case. Now we are getting a overall picture as to how this setup had occurred. Now we understand peoples. We understand wholeheartedly peoples who may have put out the hit and made the sacrifice. Because truly, it was an upper that made the sacrifice, that put out the hit for Kenneka. You heard Azariah was telling you all how they do the gang stalking and stuff. Everything is tying together, peoples. See, where they tried to blame the kids, it wasn't the kids. The kids only acted out what they were supposed to act out. And as you can see, the kids only did what they did on the night of the night. See, where was everybody else? Why these kids would just keep running around all over the establishment? That was a distraction. We saw that last night, peoples. We saw the distraction. We saw them running around the hotel. The three main characters running around the hotel. But where was all the other people? At times you've seen TY. What was the other gang members and things? What was all of the girls? Did everybody leave? No, they didn't leave, peoples. They didn't leave. See, just because you saw people may have went to an exit, you never seen anybody walk out of the establishment. You never did. You know, you may seen TY, Breber, and all them walk out the front lobby door, but you seen them come back in. Well, you didn't see them come back in, but you see them in the establishment at a later time. So it's indicative of the fact that didn't nobody leave, peoples. It was all planned. It was all a distraction. See, you guys get so overwhelmed with everything that you put stuff in. You put Kenneka Jenkins in where she's never been. And I have already shown you, peoples. They gave you 6 clips of Kenneka Jenkins walking the halls, but that wasn't Kenneka Jenkins. And I've already shown you different girls at different intervals got commandeered. Now they say that, you know, this girl got killed lower level, this girl is dead, and this girl is this, and then all of you are implying that's Kenneka Jenkins. Well, you're implying, but your implying doesn't mean shit to me because you can't prove it. You guys say Kenneka Jenkins was killed on a lower level. You can't prove that. You say that Kenneka Jenkins was in a lower level freezer. You can't prove it. You say that Kenneka Jenkins was walking the halls. You can't prove it. You say that Kenneka Jenkins was in T.Y.'s live and Irene's live. You can't prove it. It's funny how you can't prove shit and I have. Because the only thing that you can do is, well, yeah, that was Kenneka, and I just feel that way. Your feelings don't have shit to do with this case. You can't prove Kenneka was ever in Irene's live. You can't prove Kenneka was ever in T.Y.'s live. You can't prove Kenneka Jenkins was ever in the hallway. You can't prove Kenneka Jenkins was ever on a lower level in the kitchen or even in the freezer dead. You can't prove it. So this is why I don't entertain stupidity. That's why I don't entertain stupidity. See, the thing is, people, and what I come to realize, even my own people are giving in to this bullshit. Even my own people who follow me, who's been rocking with me for some time, is giving in to this bullshit. My own people. The people who's been following me for quite some time now is giving in to this bullshit. And it amazes me. Now, I mean, hey, they're entitled to their opinion. They're entitled to their opinion. But then I want them to chime out because I will be on their ass too. Nobody's exempt in here. You want to say some stupid shit like that? Oh, yeah, Kenneka Jenkins was in a lower level. She was in a lower level freezer and all like that. You want to say some stupid shit like that? Well, let me get on your ass. And I'm talking about the people who follow me. Y'all want to say some stupid shit? Let me get on your ass as well. Because not a goddamn person ever proved that Kenneka Jenkins was ever in a lower level or ever killed in a lower level. Not one goddamn YouTuber or Facebooker ever proved that Kenneka Jenkins was ever in T.Y.'s live or Irene's live. We never seen her. Not one goddamn person ever proved that Kenneka Jenkins ever took a cup to her mouth. You never seen it. Not one goddamn person ever proved that Kenneka Jenkins ever walked herself in a freezer. You never seen it. So if you never seen it, why in the fuck are you saying it? That's stupid. It's stupid to me. I have proven everything that I had said. Now, did I have the narrative right in the earlier versions of my lives when I first started on YouTube? Maybe not. When did I have the versions right when I was talking about this on Facebook? Maybe not. But there again, I can only go by that was given. I can only go by that was given. And as I evolved, then I was able to see more, talk about more. I was able to see more, talk about more about this case. Now, all that I'm talking about now has drawn a lot of attention. And why is that? Because it must be some truth to it. Must be some truth to it. It must be some truth to what I'm saying. When the people are coming in, everybody's coming in right and left. But see, you guys want to try to prove your case subliminally. Why don't you just come the fuck out and just come and say what you got to say? You know, you don't have to come with subliminal messages and stuff. Just say what the fuck you got to say. Say what you stand for. If you believe Kenneka Jenkins was in the lower level goddamn freezer, well, then say it. If you believe Kenneka Jenkins walked the halls of that establishment, then say it. But then when you say it in here, your ass better prove the goddamn shit that you're saying, because I'm going to be all over your ass. Right. You're right, 82. I go by what they say. But see, when they say Kenneka, you got to know who they are referencing. Because I've already shown you and I've already told you, it is two Kennekas that is in play. It is Kenneka Martin and it's Kenneka Jenkins. So just because these people reference Kenneka, which Kenneka are they talking about? And then you got to understand, they, just because they said it has to be others factors that prove what they say. Because anybody can say anything. You know, let's get it straight. Just because they said, that don't make it law. Teresa Martin said a lot of shit, but that don't make it law. Because we see and we found out that a lot of shit she said wasn't actual, factual, and true. So just because you're showing me some shit, that don't make it law. You got to compare the things that they say with the things that we see. You got to look at the overall picture. See, this is what you guys' problem is. You guys just hang on the words. You guys hang your hat on the words of a few things of these people who were there. You know, you can't do that. You got to look at the overall picture. The overall picture will give you the answer. The overall picture. If you guys haven't learned anything from me by now, well, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I'm not here to try to convince everybody what I believe. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to give you what I see. Now, again, you're welcome to say whatever you want to say. But if you say it in here, your ass better, goddamn it, prove that of what you say. That's all I'm saying. That is all that I'm saying. You can say whatever you want. You don't, even my own peoples, you guys don't have to agree with me, and I'm not asking you to. But what I'm saying is, if you say something in here, your ass better prove what you say. Bottom line, I don't play tiddlywinks, and I don't play favoritism. It's no respect of person, peoples. God has no respect of person, so why should I? Because if you can't back up the shit that you say, why in the fuck are you saying it? Now you're confusing everybody. Now you're all over the goddamn place. Show me one picture, show me one video unequivocally and undeniably that Kenneka Jenkins has been in. You can't. Because the only thing that you guys are going by is what they say. Oh, Kenneka Jenkins was here. Kenneka Jenkins was here. Remember the video on last night I showed you when Monifa said, Kenneka, come here. I want to show you something. Did we hear a response from Kenneka? No, we didn't. Did we even see Kenneka? No, we didn't. Well, why in the fuck is they supposed to be getting off the elevator? They supposed to be coming to a room. But yet we see Monifa, Shemaya, Bree, but no Kenneka. Why do we see Bree with a cup? Why do we see Shemaya? Why do we see Monifa, but never Kenneka? We didn't see Kenneka in Irene's live, but yet she was supposed to have been in there. So this is what I ask everybody. You see Monifa, Shemaya, and Bree, but you don't see Kenneka. Why is that? I mean, ask yourself. They just got off the elevator. They're in the room. Kenneka, come here. I want to show you something. But you never see Kenneka. Why is that? Why in the fuck can nobody answer that goddamn question? But yet, all of you are trying to put Kenneka in where she's never been. If anybody can show me a goddamn picture of Kenneka Jenkins in Irene's life, let me shake your fucking hand. But you can't. You can't. You can't. 5 fucking plus years and not a goddamn person has ever shown a picture or a video of Kenneka Jenkins in Irene's live. They show everybody else except for Kenneka. Thank you, Gina, to you. God damn it. And hello, Gina, to you. It's a blessing to see you on tonight. God damn it, Gina, to you said Kenneka wasn't there, period. She wasn't there. How many times do I have to try to beat this in you goddamn people's head? Kenneka Jenkins never was there. The goddamn evidence don't lie. The goddamn evidence don't lie. The statement that the mother made doesn't lie. It doesn't lie. So again, and again. Thank you, 82. Yes, they only reference Kenneka, not Martin or Jenkins, but you explained this so many times. Yes. They only reference Kenneka. They say Kenneka took 1 cup. Do you see the narrative that they gave you? Teresa Martin. Yeah, well, she gets drunk off of 1 cup. You got Zach. Oh, well, did Kenneka get drunk, sloppy drunk? You know, he kept pushing that. He kept pushing that in the live with Irene. And Irene bounced back and pushed back up on him. No, Kenneka didn't do that, all of that. He kept pushing this narrative. Oh, she got sloppy drunk and all like this and stuff. And so somebody put out there, well, Kenneka had a 5th of Hennessy and all like this. Well, show me any picture or video that Kenneka Jenkins ever took a cup to her mouth. Because if you can show me that Kenneka Jenkins ever put a cup to her mouth, then you can show me Kenneka Jenkins. But you never did. All you heard was innuendos and references to her, but you never seen her. All you heard was references and innuendos. I told you how the Illuminati works, peoples. It is an allusion to a conclusion. You know, I can't deal with stupid people because for the longest time, what many of you see, what many of you think when you come in here and you want to try to drop these little nuggets and stuff, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Because all of you have been brainwashed. All of you have been brainwashed into believing Kenneka Jenkins was at the establishment. She walked the halls and all like this. And I have just literally shown you on last night that never happened. I've shown you all of the different girls that played Kenneka Jenkins. Now, people, help me to make this make sense. If Kenneka Jenkins ever walked the halls of that establishment, then you have to help me to understand how in the fuck did Man commandeer this girl who you guys proclaimed was Kenneka when she got off the elevator. We clearly seen him. I've clearly shown you that in my live. We clearly walked down the timeline. So this girl get commandeered when she gets off the goddamn elevator. How in the fuck do we see her walking the halls later on? How do you guys do you guys think that this guy was down there just for his health? I've shown you in slime. We trust shown you. The girl got commandeered. Then I've shown you another video. The girl getting assaulted by the security officer. You seen the picture. You seen the picture. You seen the picture, peoples. Maybe blurry, but you seen the picture. So that is showing you that a girl that was dressed like Kenneka Jenkins got commandeered by a security officer. And then you seen the other video of when the girl was dressed like Kenneka Jenkins, and you seen the beverage manager, you see the guy in the black hoodie, you seen the security officer, you seen the maintenance man. It was blurry, but still. And they was beating up on this girl. So we have three different instances of a girl that was dressed in an attire like Kenneka Jenkins being commandeered. So you see all of these people being commandeered, people, what logic would say, how in the fuck could she be walking the halls of that establishment and we seen three separate incidents? You seen it. I mean, you see the goddamn screenshot, people. So you seen the screenshot, you know it happened. Because if it didn't happen, it wouldn't be no screenshot. And you can see the depiction as to what's going on. Do you actually think that they're going to show a clear-cut picture of a crime, peoples? I mean, come on. Use your goddamn logic for change. You see all of this stuff. How in the fuck could Kenneka be walking the halls of that establishment? And you seen all of these people get commandeered. You heard what Azariah had said. 5 people got killed. So do you think 5 people is going to be in a goddamn newspaper if they're covering up shit? No. The guy who watched the assault of one of the girls who played Kenneka, remember the guy got out the elevator and he was looking down the hall and he looked stunned and things? And then he looked like he was going to turn back and get on the elevator, but the curiosity got to him. And then he went down and saw what he saw. You heard his daughter. They killed him. They killed him. You heard his daughter. He was murdered. He tried to get out the establishment because he saw what he saw. When he tried to get out the establishment, they killed him. See, people, if I had all of the goddamn video footage, then I wouldn't have to be going on other people's channels and stuff. I don't have all of the goddamn footage. So that's why I go on other people's channels. So if the other people's channels don't like me sharing their content, well then strike my page. I don't give a fuck. Strike my page. The bitch last night said, "You're bold. You're over here. You're over here recording other people's channels and recording their content." No, it ain't their content. And I don't give a fuck who I record. They don't like what I do. Strike my goddamn page. I don't give a fuck. Because it ain't their goddamn content. They got it from somebody. And if anything, I'm showcasing their channel. I don't get it. You guys get all you guys get your panties all in your ass when I go on somebody's channel and I'm giving them props. I'm showcasing their channel because they got the video footage. All I'm doing is just talking about it. You don't see me editing their footage and changing it all up and stuff. And then calling it mine's. Nah. I mean, if I really gave a fuck, then I wouldn't be screen recording it on my live. If I really was so concerned, I would have had did this shit offline, put this shit together and stuff, and then shown you guys. But for what reason? Because if they're that hollow, oh well, he's showing my content. What fucking content do you have? What, the video? I'm not detracting from what you're doing. They go and they copy the news. That's the news videos. That's their content. So what's the fucking difference? What's the fucking difference for me copying their video and playing it back to prove a point when all of you motherfuckers sit and copy the news and all of this other stuff? You can't have content unless you what? Copy it from somewhere, right? You copy it from some source, right? So the source that you copy that video from is from another source, right? So it's not originally your content. And just because you put a few banners and a few little transitions and stuff like that, it still ain't your content. Unless you are the actual creator of it, peoples. It ain't yours. So let's get that shit straight. You guys kill me with this bullshit. Oh, they're sharing my content. Casey says that all of the time. They're sharing my content. Don't you know how many fucking people who put a fucking banner on things and then they want to call it theirs? I go out to videotape something. That's my content. I upload it. It's my content. I'm the creator of it. Somebody goes and share it. It's still my content because I'm the creator of it. Now, if I didn't videotape it, it's not my content. But if I videotaped it, it's my content. And do you think I care if I upload videos and stuff and you guys share it? No, I don't give a fuck. Because what you do is you bring people here to my channel. So that's why I don't get up in arms when people share things that I show. They upload my lives and they talk about it 24/7. That's good. Talk about it. Talk about me as much as you want because you bring people here. You stupid. Whether you think that you smart and stuff, you stupid. Hello, Rockland. Hi, how are you, ma'am? It is a blessing to see you on today. See, it's only plagiarism and stuff if you are using it verbatim. When I go to view people's channels and stuff, you don't hear me sharing the same narrative that they share. No, you don't. I play the live, you know. I play the live, but I play it to extract the video. I play it to extract the video. Now, you don't see me playing and using and calling my own for whatever manipulations that they do. You don't see me do that. You see me take the stuff and I break it up. I extract the video parts that I need, and that's it. But you don't see me sitting here. Okay, well, this person said this or did this, and now here I am going ahead and repeating verbatim or to a degree what they're saying and things. No, you don't see me do that. See, it's the difference peoples. That's why they say in Section 107 of the Copyright Act, if Section 107 of the Copyright Act wasn't in effect, well, then peoples, everybody would be getting stricken. Because everybody would claim, oh, this is my content, this is my content, this is my content. Well, what the fuck? You had so Jackie Dragon puts the video out there of the Kenneka Jenkins case. You know, he uploads it. So I go and I take it and I use it. I give shots out to Jackie Dragon. But I don't call Jackie Dragon's video mine's. I don't proclaim or profess that is mine's. As long as I give a shout out to him, he's getting credit for it. And then the people can see, you know, whose video is being shown and stuff. I'm just showcasing his creativity. That's it. That's it. I'm not detracting from anything that he's doing. It'd be a difference if I took his video and then use segments of his video with his creations and stuff and then putting it with a creation that I did. Now that's copyright, because now I'm using the stuff that he created, you know, that he put in the work to do all the transition fades and swipes and stuff like that. Now I take all of that and I utilize that into something that I'm creating. Now that's copyright, but you never see me do that. You see me take videos and you see me do my own creations. I'm not using nobody else's creation. I'm using my creation. You see me create my own. All I'm just doing is just extracting the video from that of what they have shown. That's it. But you don't see me using their content to put in my work. No, that's why when you see me work, I go ahead and I extract the video. I shrink it down to where all I got is the video. And then from the video, I go ahead and utilize that and make my own creation. But I need the video. I don't need to use their content to put what I need to do. So you guys need to understand that. See, you guys, I never understood. Everybody has been sharing everybody's video. You go on anybody's page, somebody is showing somebody else's video. They're showing somebody else's video. That's how you get followers. That's how you get subscribers. You showcase that of what the people do. I'm not calling the other people's videos my creation. I'm giving a shout out to them. Hey, look what they did. But while you're looking at what they did, listen to what I am explaining because they have the video footage. So let me explain it. Let me utilize this. Let me extract whatever pieces of the video out so I can go ahead and make my own creation without their logo and all of that stuff being in it. Now, if their logo happens to be highlighted in the center of it and stuff, well, I can't change that. You know, I try not to use video footage that people's logo is all plastered in the center in my creations whenever I'm going to put a piece together. And that's the thing that you guys need to understand. But see, you get stupid people. They just go off the rocker. Oh, well, this is my content. Bitch, sir, it ain't your fucking content because you never created it. So save me with this bullshit. You guys go and you guys copy all of this stuff from people's pages, Instagram pages and stuff like that. How the fuck did you get the pictures and things? You went on somebody's Instagram to get it, right? Well, that's their content. You extracted their content to talk about it, right? So what the fuck are you talking about? Save me with this, it's my content type of shit. All right, people, I talked long enough. I see that's why I said I should have went to the store a long time ago. Now I really got to hurry up and run out of here. So here, let me go ahead and let me recap real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna recap from last night. Then I'll be right back. Damn, y'all had me sit here and talk about this shit forever and a day, and I've been wanting to show some shit tonight, but it's late. But let me recap just a little bit on last night. Yeah, so this is the part that I'm going to do because let me recap. So, for all of you who did not know or believe that there were many girls who played Kenneka Jenkins, now see, look, this is my creation right here, as you can see. This is exactly what I'm saying. Now, this is my content because I'm creating this. This is my creation. So, you don't see all of these people's logos and everything and stuff. That's why I went on and I cut all of that stuff out. And the only thing I got was just a depiction of the people. Now I'm creating this. Now this is my content because I am creating it. So it's a big difference. So when you guys want to holler this content's bullshit, it ain't yours in the first place. So let's recap up on this because this is what I have created, peoples. So this will answer a lot of the questions that people have, whether that was Kenneka Jenkins or not. Now, this will clearly show you that it wasn't Kenneka. I'll be back, people. So I'll be live on my phone going to the store, but I'll be back. But I will go in hard and heavy on tomorrow. Tonight, I'm not going to go in that deep because it's late. I was tired. I got in and I went straight to sleep. But now, like I said, peoples, see right here, as you can see, I'm in my editing software. All I did was just take clips, and pictures, and I'm very careful to edit out all of the logos and everything else. So then that way, I don't be using other people's content or narrative. You see what I'm saying? I don't take people's videos and stuff, merge it into mine and say, oh, yeah, well, I created this. No, I do my shit from scratch. All I need is just the depictions of the stuff, and then I put it together, as you can see right here. Now, this is my creation. You never see me use people's videos, merge it in with mine's and stuff, and then call it my video. No. When you see me use other people's videos, all I am doing is just extracting all of the other stuff that they did and just get the video itself. So that's why I go ahead and I shrink the video to where the only thing I have is the video, and that's it, and nothing else. That's That's being responsible, peoples. You know, because I don't want to plagiarize nobody else's creation. I make my own creation. Case in point, here we go right here. Let me show you this, and let me get the fuck out of here. Now, let me go to one that I had did. Let me see. Let me open up a movie. Okay, let's this one right here. This is the movie. All right. So, this is Lady Goddess and this is Mika Kane. Okay? So what I did was I went on and I've used their live, which that's why it's so small. I used their live. They're talking about Casey, but you can clearly see who is there, and it ain't nothing but a live. They're talking. It ain't nothing but a live. But as you can see right here, I went on and doctored it up. But this is okay because there's nothing else that I did to this other than showcase that of what they did. Now, I didn't add anything. I didn't take away from anything. I just only used that of what they had said. That's it. Straight to the point. And that's it. So now, had they did any types of other stuff that I did, like transitions, swipes and fades, or did something like Jackie Dragon and stuff, and then I tried to merge it in here, well then yeah, that's plagiarism. But I didn't do that. This is news reporting right here. This is just like what they do with the news. They go and copy the news. They go and utilize the parts that they want in order to make the point. So I didn't change anything in this video because I used that of what they had shown. Straight to the point. That's it. Okay. So now let me go here. Let me go open up another one. Tiffany Draper. Remember some Tiffany Draper. Now I don't want to relink it now. Okay, so now this is my creation because this is what I did. So I took clips of Tiffany, like everybody else is doing, and then I put this together. So I did this. The only thing I did, and as you can see, I cropped just the video portion of what I needed, and I made my creation. And this is my creation. This is my content. It's my creation. I mean, the video is not my content, but this is my creation. So in essence, this is my content because I created this out of that of what I had extracted. But there is nothing in the video that she has done other than talk about what she talked about. You see what I'm saying? She didn't have anything to where I literally was calling my own. No. What's my own is all of these other creations right here. And I just utilized her video to put my creation together. Casey Chloe Olvera Sanchez Medina, she does the same thing. But yet she tries to say, oh, well, you're using my content. Bitch, it ain't your content. Because she is doing the various thing I'm doing here. But I don't have a problem with people sharing all of this of my creation. See, it's a big difference if I was to go ahead and copy someone's creation and then merge this in with this video. I couldn't call that mine. But this is my creation. This is what I did. I just extracted the video. I just extracted the pictures, and then I put the titles, the fades, the swipes. As you can see right here, see that? This is my creation. And that's how you do it. So I don't get this, you're sharing my content type of bullshit. Well, what content do you have? Because every YouTuber and Facebooker do it. Everybody go on somebody else's page, extract videos and stuff. And if they're responsible enough, they will go ahead and crop it and utilize it for their purposes, which, as you can see here, this is what I did in order to get the narrative out there. That's how you be responsible. So I hope I made that clear with this, you're sharing my content type of bullshit. You guys should be happy that somebody else is sharing your video because it only showcases your work. That's it. And as you guys see, I'm here for some period of time on my live, putting things together, putting the creation together. It takes time. Now, see, like this is Jackie Dragon's content. This is his creation because he did this. Now, we had sat here and we had watched this live, watched all of this stuff play out, and he put all of this stuff together. He did this. I don't take credit for it. All I did was just screenshot it, and I talked about it so you guys can get a clear-cut understanding as to what I am trying to convey. Now, did I take away from anything from him other than just showcasing his live? I didn't make no edits to it. I didn't add anything. I didn't take away anything. So I don't understand. I don't understand what's the beef. Because it's showcasing his work. So it's giving him props for that of what I am showing. Now, it'd be something different if I took all of this, merged it into something what I just showed you, and then call it mine's. Well, now that wouldn't be fair because he did all of this. I didn't. That's why when it comes down to creations like this, I've only utilized their creation to talk about it, not go ahead and call it my own. It's a big difference. Now, Random News do the same thing. He goes and take my pictures, my videos and stuff, things that, yes, I did videotape, created. He took my mom's funeral service and he made a parody out of it. It was my content because I was the one who had filmed it. It's my pictures. He made a video out of it, made a parody. But do you think I really care? Because by him doing all of that, it brought people here to watch me. Brought people here to watch me. So, I say, hey, do some more. Because at the end of the day, the more you talk about me, the more you bring people over here to watch me. So it really doesn't make me no difference. So I hope I made it clear to everyone when you guys say, oh, you're using my content. No, it's not your content. Somebody else's that you are manipulating to make it into something that you want to talk about. Case in point, last point, and then I'm out of here, peoples. Let's go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Let's go to the home. Okay. Like this right here. Now, let me do something else. Okay, so something like this right here. So they're doing the same thing I did. They extracted the video way more than enough, and they're playing it back. So is this her content? So people get mad because I'm playing a video that she uploaded to her channel. You see that? That's all she did was just play the video back. She cropped it and just played the video back of what he did. Now, this is Zach's content because he's the creator of it. But yet, all she did was just crop it and play his video back. Same thing that I've been doing. So what? You're going to get a strike because you played this video? I mean, you see she did it. So why can't I? So that's why I don't get you guys in, oh, well, he's copying somebody else's work. No. All she did was just crop the video and just played it back on her channel. That's it. She didn't do no manipulations, no nothing. She didn't do nothing like this right here. See, all this is what they did. See, this is what they did. ATN, what you say. See, they took clips and videos of all of this stuff and then talked about it. Okay. That's it. I just been doing the same. This is their creation. By his attorney Dean Stewart, that the 14 years. Now I can't take this video, merge it into what I do, and then call it mine's because it's not my creation. They put this together. So the only thing I would do is just play it back and talk about it. And for me to be responsible, well, I wouldn't do anything like this. I'll take a video that I just showed you and play it back just like this. art, take this and merge it into something that I am creating and do just like what I just showed you just a second ago. Now that's creating. That's content creating. Okay? So let's get over this. They're sharing my content and stuff, and now I'm going to strike them. See, I'm the one who put an end to all of this striking the pages and shit, because see, Casey used to throw that out there. Well, he's sharing my content. He's sharing my content. Let me strike him. Well, the bitch been striking me, but then I've been winning. I've been winning, and been getting those strikes taken off. So I'm the one who had shown you all that when people want to sit up here and profess that this is my content and all like this bullshit and stuff, well, goddamn it, it ain't your content. You know? Yeah, exactly right. 82, criticism should never be flagged. Well, see, that's why I put that's why before I play anybody's video, I've always referenced section 107 of the Copyright Act. And I put it expressively because it clearly expressly expressed that of what I'm trying to convey. So it protects me, protects my channel. Now, see, I haven't been getting flagged. I haven't been getting striked when I did that. But see, before I haven't been doing that. Now I've been doing that. So let me go ahead and cite section 107 of the Copyright Act and allegedly. All scenes in this video has allegedly occurred. We hold no responsibility to what is being spoken. Now, see, peoples, this is my content. This is my creation. This is what I put together. And see, I had to do this to put it in and give you clarity as to what is fair use and what is copyrighted materials. You can play back people's lives, peoples. That's not copyrighted. You know, you can play back people's lives. Everybody do it all the time. It's just only when you take that and call it your own is where you get in trouble. Give credit to the creator of that content and then move on. Hello, Peanut Butter 21. How are you, ma'am? It's a blessing to see you on today. All right, peoples. Damn, I don't think I'm going to make it to the store, but I got to go get me something to eat. So let me go ahead and recap. I'll be back just for maybe about 30 minutes or so. I mean, I'll be back on to the live and talk about something for maybe about 30 minutes or so, but I'm not going to be on long. But I had to get this out, you know, and I knew I should have left a long time ago, but I had to explain to the people what is fair use and what is not. You know, you guys need to understand and see. I'm the one who stopped all of these people from trying to strike people's videos, as you can see, and I won my cases. And that's why the bitch Casey Overa Sanchez Medina, Chloe Overa Sanchez Medina, that's why she stopped striking people, because I've clearly shown you how I did it. I made it live and I put it out there for the people to see, understand, so we can stop this bullshit that has been going around. Nobody owns YouTube. Nobody owns Facebook. You know, everybody uses everybody's work to a certain degree to get the narrative out there. As long as you're not calling it your own, it is fair use, peoples. As long as you're not using their full video and you're only using clips of whatever, it's fair use, peoples. Understand that. But you never will ever see me use anybody content and call it my own. I'm responsible. I never do that. In anything that I do, I've always shown you. That's why I record everything, because even in my recordings, if they tried to strike me, they never can, because I didn't use their content to call my creation. Understand? All right. So now let's recap, peoples. I'll be back. Let's go. Video right there, and I can use that. Okay, so for all the people who were saying that Kenneka Jenkins was in a pool area and stuff, well, you never seen a pool area. You never seen Shamaya Bribri or Monifa go to a pool area, right? So when Trey Game was trying to run this pool area game, oh, she was in a pool area. Well, when did you ever see the key players ever in the pool area? You never did. You never seen the kids in the pool area. Y'all, hold on. All right, peoples, we got 20 more minutes, and I'm not going to be on here all night. I'm just going to be on here 20 more minutes, and then I'm going to bed. Not going to be beyond that because I'm tired. So let me try to get through as much as I can right now while I can and things. So let's go back to the thing right here. All right. So as we can see, peoples, when we look at this, we see that she has on a black watch on her left arm. A black watch. Kenneka Jenkins had on a gray watch on her left arm. And as you can see in that picture, and in that picture, she doesn't have anything in her hand. And what's so pronounced, people, is that in this picture, she has on a white bra like top. Okay. So now let me just jump to the chase and no. I'm gonna wait for that. All right. So she is at the lower level, right? Getting off the elevator at the lower level, right? Or is she on the lower level? Let's take a look, peoples. So we got this person walking. There is no noticeable white shirt, but we can notice in the pants that it is ripped and this is fleeing down. Notice the sleeve of her jacket right here, the arm. Okay, so now let's compare that picture to this picture right here. Does that look the same, people? That jacket? Okay, let's look at that. See that? That, 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 that. Look at the hair. Look at the head. Okay. So let's look at that, peoples. Let's look at that. Now, see, she seems to have something in her hand right here. Okay, this girl. But this girl clearly don't have nothing in her hand, as you guys can see, right? She has nothing in her hand. And this girl do not have nothing in her hand, as you can see. Y'all see that, right? So everybody's getting off the elevator. As the time says, she's getting off at 3:25, right? Okay, so she's getting off the elevator. Supposed to be the same girl, but it's supposed to be the same girl, but what? Okay, so let's look at this. Now let's look at this. Now all of a sudden, I got something in my hand right there. Or is that just the whiteness of the thing? Okay. Well, we'll get a benefit of the doubt because I'm looking right here. Looks like she's got something in her hand. You see right there? Because that doesn't look like a part of her pants. All right. So let's look at the next picture. Now she's walking with something in her hand. You see that, right? Well, that's amazing, people. It's amazing how she do a Houdini trick because she goes from here with nothing in her hand, clearly, to here with nothing in her hand, clearly, to here with nothing in her hand, clearly. See that? To here with nothing in her hand, you can clearly see that nothing in her hand. But yet, look where she is. Look at the position where she is. She's right at the 1, 2, 3 elevator. All right. And so then in the next scene, she's at the what? one, two, three, third elevator, but what is that something in her hand, peoples? Right there. So how could she go to the third elevator with something in her hand to the third elevator, passing it with what? Is it something in her hand? Can't really see because they blurred that out. And see how they blurred out her picture and face and everything? But it's the same picture, peoples. See that? It's the same picture. So she goes from here with absolutely nothing in her hand to here with something in her hand. That's amazing, peoples. That's truly amazing how she do a Houdini trick. She's right there, but then look, she's right there. But do those look like the same girls? Peoples, come on. You know? So somebody help me to make this make sense. How could she goes from walking off the elevator to nothing in her hand, and then she has a white distinguishable shirt or breast, whatever thing to cover her breasts and things. Okay, we get right here. You can sort of kind of see it right there, but you can see the distinguishable black watch. Okay, look at the profile, peoples. All right. So now we get right here. Wow. I mean, it's totally black. I can't see anything. But then the body looks so different from the before picture. So I don't want to mess this up, but for the sake of, let me just take those pictures. Let me move these down a little bit. Let me take these pictures and see if we can put them together. So we're going to put that picture right there, put that picture right there, that one right there, that one right there, that one right there, and then let's add another thing, track below, and put this picture down there. Now, let's put these pictures together if we can. Okay, so we are going to shrink this picture. It may not work the way that I want it, but we're going to shrink this picture. And see, try to get the same size. That's not going to get it the same size. We go down here to this picture, reduce it down some. Put that to the side. We're going to go to this picture, reduce that, reduce that. Put this over to the side. Maybe increase it a little bit. And that's almost like the same picture, right? Yeah, that's the same picture because she's right under the thing and her hand is right there. So I think I got two of the same. That one. Yeah, it's the same picture. So I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so we'll bring you up. We'll bring you up. Okay, so let's reduce this picture. And what picture is this? Where are you? Okay, so we have to reduce one other picture. So I guess this one. So, okay, there you are, right there. Let's increase you a little bit. Bring you down. Okay. Let's click on you. You're the last one. And you a double image. All right. Let's click on you. And let's bring you up and let's whiten you out some. Not too much. Bring you up. Down a little bit. Over. Fill that up a little bit. All right. Now let's enlarge you just some. Bring you down, but bring you over. Bring it over. Bring it up. Now we're going to click you. I'm going to click you forward. Let's increase you a little bit. Let's send you back. Send to back. Do I have a send to back? I don't. Okay, let's see. Not that one. That one. I need you to be on top. So we're going to move you down. I'm going to move you down and move you. Is this you? So we're going to move you on top. Okay. So are you on top? Still not on top. So we'll bring you down. We'll bring you up. There we go. Now, that'll work. Cool. And then bring you up, bring you up, bring you up. Okay. And you're good. You're good. You need to reduce you down just a hair and bring you over. And widen you out a little bit. There we go. That's good. All right, let's look at this, peoples. So, this is the Kennekas. Now, all of these Kennekas look like peoples. This is the Kennekas. This is your collage. Okay. This is all of the Kennekas that got out the elevator. So she goes from nothing in her hand, nothing in her hand, nothing in her hand to what? Is it something in her hand? Yep, it's something in her hand. There's a little towel or paper towel or something in her hand. Now, look at all of the different heads. Look at all the different heads. Are the heads the same? No, the heads are not the same. Are the body structures are the same? The body structures are all not the same people's. I mean, the evidence is right there. See, you guys mean to tell me that this is actually the same girl that's in the hall? So that's what you guys trying to tell me. This is the same girl that's in the hall. Okay, so we have that collage right there. Now we have that. So now let's move on down here to the next picture. So now she clearly has something in her hand. And see, look, they blurred out her face. But she's clearly got something in her hand. But she didn't start off with nothing in her hand. So how could she start off with nothing in her hand and then all of a sudden she's got something in her hand? Where did she pick up the tissue at in all of that video footage that we seen? Then we come here. She's got what? Something in her hand. Okay. You see that, right? She's got something in her hand, in her left hand, because that's her left hand. Now we come over here and we look at this picture. Well, it's hard to tell if there's anything in her hand, but she doesn't look like none of those other girls. Then we go here. And we go here. And then we go here. So still, does the body look just the same as the previous ones that you just seen? Then we go here. Then we go here. It's amazing how you can walk a hall with a hole in your neck. And your breast is sort of kind of exposed. Okay. So now we go here. And it's something in the hand, but it's in the right hand and not the left hand. You see that, right? So we go from the right hand to the left hand. So did you put the napkin in your right hand? That doesn't look like a napkin, peoples. So while we're walking through the hall, did you put the napkin in the right hand? Because you had it in your left, but did you put it in your right? And see, people's, I remember the young lady walking down the halls and she put her hand to her head and she fluffed her hair. And when she put her hand to her head, when she was coming close to the camera, she didn't have anything in her hand. So how could you go from having something in your hand to nothing in your hand to something in the left hand, and then you get to the kitchen, you go with something in your right hand and it's not in your left. And then you walk into the kitchen later on, you have nothing in your hand. But you change body styles. You change body styles. People's, I mean, right here, peoples. Look, there is nothing in the hand right here, nothing in the hand right here, nothing in the hand right here, but there is something in the hand right there because you can see it right there. But look at all of these faces, peoples. I mean, do that look like the same girl? Because are they purposely blacking out her shirt? Because I can clearly see it right there, but I don't see it right here. And I don't see it right here, but I can see it a little bit right here. And I can see it a little bit right there. And this is the same picture, so that's right there too. But help me to make this make sense, people. I mean, she's at the elevator, she's getting off the elevator, and you can clearly see she has nothing in her hand. So how could she goes from nothing in her hand to something in her hand, and we never seen her put her hand in her jacket, her hand in her pants, her hands in her hand in her back pocket. We we she's in the hallway, peoples. So help me to make that make sense. Where how did she get from nothing in her hand to something in her hand right there? I mean, that's magic, peoples. And then you go from there to here. And she clearly got something in her hand in this hallway. But I remember looking at that video, peoples, and I remember her walking down the hallway, but she put her hand in her head about right there where the camera, where she was coming in into focus with the camera. She put her hands up, but she did not have nothing in her hand. And then how does she go looking from this to this to this? You can clearly see her face, this girl's face right here. And then in the next picture, peoples, you can really see her face right there. They said her eyes closed. I don't know if her eyes closed or not. But does this girl look like the girl that got off the elevator from the beginning, peoples? No way. No way, shape, form, or how. And then you go right here. Do this girl look like this girl? No way, peoples. Look. Okay, so now let's go on. So we go down, and there's something else in the hand. So let's look at this, peoples. See? Something in the hand, something in the hand. Y'all see that, right? Okay. Let's go right here. Now we can see her. So she's coming in with something in her hand, something in her hand. Now we can see her. All right. So let's go down. Now There's nothing in her hand. Both hands is straight down. But yet, look at this girl, peoples. I can still see the shirt thing, but she don't look nothing like the girl that we just saw right here, or right here, or right here. She don't look nothing like them, peoples. Now, let's bring this down. Let's bring this down. And let's bring this down. The body dramatically changed, peoples. Look at the body. There is the black watch on the right, on the left arm. The black watch, there you see it, people, it's clear as daylight. The watch with the black band on it, and then there's the black scrunchie. And there's the girl right there. No patches on the side of the shirt. She's coming into the kitchen. Then we see the backside of her. And then this is the collage of all of those girls. Okay. Same girl, because you can tell by the patch on the jacket. Distinguishable patch on the jacket. Okay. So let's bring this collage down. Now we look at this collage. Well, there's obviously something in her hand. Something in her hand, as we can see. But since there's something in her hand, why isn't it that we don't see nothing in her hand right there? Right there. Right there. But it magically appears right there. It's amazing to me. Peoples, help me to make that make sense. Okay, and so then we look at this one. So it's something in her hand. So that's a shorter, that's a bigger, but a different girl. And then we have the fake Kenneka right there. So do these girls look alike, or do this girl look like any of these girls right here that was in the previous photos? Does she look like her? Does she look like her? Does she look like her? Does she look like any of these girls here? Do that girl in the bathroom that you guys said that it was Kenneka Jenkins, do she look like any of these girls here? Hello, 82. How are you, ma'am? It's a blessing to see you. Hello, Tamara Mack. How are you, ma'am? It's a blessing to see you on tonight. Thank you, Tamara Mack. She don't look like none of them. Now, let's go right here, peoples. Something in the hand. We remember that, right? Something in the hand. Don't know what it is, but something in the hand. Still, something in the hand. Okay. We come down with that. We can clearly see something in the hand. All right. Then we go to the last photo, last few photos. Okay. Again, something in the hand, in the hand, in the hand. Okay. Y'all see that, right? Same picture, just a different angle. Okay, y'all see that, right? But when you look at that picture, look at her hair, and it comes down to her waist, something in the hand. But the other pictures, the hair is all flanked out. So let's look at this. Does she look like them? And bingo. All right, people. So we've seen that it couldn't be Kenneka in the hallway when these girls literally had a watch, a black watch on the left arm. Kenneka Jenkins had on a gray watch on the left arm. Clearly not Kenneka Jenkins, peoples. Now, I'm gonna drop the bombshell tomorrow. I'm tired, peoples. I'm about to go to bed. But I'm gonna drop the bombshell on you guys tomorrow. You guys just have to tune in tomorrow to hear the bombshell because this is I don't want to drop it now and you know I still gonna have to explain some things. But as you can see now, that's all of the screenshots and everything and stuff, all the different girls. Going to incorporate the video of the girl walking down the halls associated with these pictures so you can clearly see for yourself, peoples. And then remember what the young lady had said. So here, let me save this as what did I've already saved this? Okay, I don't want to save that. I think I already saved this. So I'm going to take a chance and just going to say just save. If I saved it already, I've already saved it. Okay, so I saved it, so it good. It's the same as what I had had saved it as. All right, cool. So, peoples, there you have it right there, clearly in your face. I want you guys to remember what the young lady Azariah had said when they said that they had put all of these people in a stalking program or whatever and stuff. I'm tired. But remember the things that she said. She said that they had the girls, they had Straight Drop and King Chosen King to go out here and spread all of these different myths to you to make you believe a certain narrative. You got Casey Chloe Overa Sanchez Medina, who is doing the same thing. These people are paid ops. And I'm beginning to think that Trey Gang is a part of it too. But I think he did it along personal things and not really an op for the establishment. But I think his is more on personal gain. But y'all say, oh well, he dropped off drills and stuff like that. Trey Gang ain't did shit, but just changed his narrative every day for the past 5 years. Because if you cannot, in all of what he's been doing, if you cannot say that it was different Kennekas walking the halls of that establishment, well, then you are nefarious yourself. And you guys see what I did. Ain't nobody else did what I just did. And what I am about to reveal tomorrow, peoples, is going to shock the nation. It is a major bombshell that is literally going to change this case upside down. It's going to turn it upside down, peoples. It's going to shock the nation. Something that you guys wasn't even aware of, but now you will be. But I've already proven myself right now, as I've been stating for all of these many years, there has been many girls who played Kenneka Jenkins. Many girls who played Kenneka Jenkins, and there you have it right there. I'm showing you unequivocally, undeniably. You see how they pieced this thing together. They literally did a poor ass job, peoples. And then you see in Jackie Dragon how they faded out the kids when they were running back to the establishment, right? He said, "Oh, wait, did you guys see this? Did they meant to edit these girls out? Let's take a second look." And Tamara Mack, I want you to get in touch with me because you know we need to talk. So Tamara Mack, I'm gonna put my email address. I want you to email me your credentials so we can talk because maybe we can put some things together because you said from your research, and I love that for what you said. You said from the research I've done, she was murdered before anyone walked in the hallway. And I concur, ma'am. I feel the same way. I totally feel the same way. And so, Tamara Mack, I'm going to give you my email address. You put your credentials down there. It is EDLOVEME1 at gmail.com. There it is right there. So you send me some credentials to where I can be able to contact you. We'll have a conversation and we'll compare some notes that you have and you can watch a lot of the lives that I did and you can see where I'm coming from because my receipts is on my lives. So anything that I said, anything that I did is on my lives. So, you watch my lives, you'll know everything that I've been talking about. Especially watch the live from last night. So here, let me show you this. These two lives that you should watch to get caught up on some things. Let me go to my channel, Peoples. Okay. So you definitely want to watch. Well, this is the live that's playing now. You definitely want to watch the first live. This is the second part of the live. Kenneka Jenkins, the lion and the lamb, will never bow down to the goat. Definitely want to watch that one. You definitely want to watch Kenneka Jenkins. We will never forget what they done to you. You want to watch that one? And you definitely want to watch Justice for Kenneka. And then the last one is Time to Go In. Now, I know it's going to be impossible to watch all of these lives in one day, but, skim through them and stuff and get some good parts in there and stuff, come back and watch it in its entirety at some point in time because it is good, wholesome information that is going to bring you up to speed to where we are right now. And then, it's good to watch all of the lives, but I know you just can't watch it in a short period of time. I'm just highlighting the ones. Then watch the one as to how could Eugenia Walker be in Kenneka's casket at her funeral. Those are the lives that you should watch. But most definitely watch the first part of this live and then Justice for Kenneka Jenkins. Watch that live. And that's going to give you some real good wholesome. But not let me but before you watch Justice for Kenneka, watch Kenneka Jenkins. We never will forget what they done to you. Watch that live. It's good wholesome information for you, ma'am. People, so I'm going to put together a thumbnail for Kenneka Jenkins, the lion and the lamb will never bow down to the goat. Now, see, some of you were fooled into thinking when they say goat, the greatest, the greatest something at something they said. I forget the thing that they said, but you will never reference God as a goat, peoples. You never reference God as a goat. The lion and the lamb will never bow down to the goat. Here, let me play that before I cut off here. Yeah, the greatest of all times. Thank you, Sean. It's a blessing to see you on today. Thank you, Sean. Let me play that. It ain't well, God doesn't need to be the greatest of all time because God will never be referenced as a goat. Just like when you reverse the name of God, he will never be referenced as that of what it spells, peoples. God is almighty. God is all worthy. God needs to be praised. God will never be referenced in a derogatory manner. And if you know anything about goats, well, no. Let me just say this. You do your research about goats. It is nothing fascinating about goats. And remember, it was the goat when the time to when Moses has taken his people out of the bondage of Israel. And that's where the Ten Commandments came in because there was perversion in the land. People were lovers of themselves and lovers of doing all of this devious, devilish, and demonic madness. God delivered them and they let him down by being perverted. And so then that's when Moses was called to the mountain and God written with his finger the 10 commandments and told the peoples, those who don't live by the law shall die by the law. And so then he slammed the tablet down, and the earth consumed those who were devious and devilish. And then those who did sin, that's why they wandered in the wilderness for 40 years until all of that generation was consumed. And there was only then is when they were able to enter into the promised land. So you never reference God in a derogatory manner, peoples. God will never be referenced as a goat. So here, let me go here, peoples, because we need to take a look at that. So here, let me go to my media files. And let me see here. I think I played it in the video, but no. Let me do this. Let me go to home. Go to my Kenneka Jenkins. It's on my timeline. May have to go down a little further. I think I saved it in my videos, but should be able to see it here. I know I'm taking a long way around. I'm tired, peoples. I told you that. I need to get me some sleep immediately. But I want to play that real quick before I go. I've already went this far, so might as well go. Should be coming up pretty soon. Okay. Okay. I don't. Was extracted. Now the other one has been extracted. Now the hornet is calm. Damn. Two of those things is in your body. Ooh, my goodness. All right, people. So that's enough of that. Let me see. Okay. I don't know how in the hell I'm getting all of these videos and stuff. This would be something that we'll take a look at, people. So we'll go through some of these. And it's on my timeline. But all right, I don't know. Let me see because I don't know where that video is. I know I had it on my channel. Um, let me do this, peoples. Let me go back to the live from the other day. I think I got it on there. Got it on this one. Esau. Okay. Who is locked? America's. I don't know, people's. Complete ordeal. I watched and looked for camera. Where is that? I know I played the video. I think I played the video earlier. Going to come down. Okay. All right, let me do something right quick, people. Y'all hold on for a second. Let me check. Let me check something out real quick here, because I know I got that video. Now I really want to see it. Y'all give me a second. Let me see. Okay, people, so I'm almost finished with my enchiladas. I'll be back in a moment. I don't know why my live keeps shutting down, but it's okay. I'm back. So I'll be back on in about 5 minutes. I know I saved it, but I don't quite remember. Ah, man. I know I had it. All right, so here, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Tamara, blessings to you, man. Greatest of all times. Thank you, Sean. Man, Sean is coming here blasting. Greatest of all times. Okay, see. Of all time. What is his name? Kirk Franklin. Should show a video of him. See, Kirk Franklin, greatest of all times. Oh man, my computer froze. All right, so I'm gonna have to do this, peoples. Okay, peoples, I am back. Y'all give me a second. My computer froze, so I gotta wait for my VPN to load up before my instant message thing. I know I had it saved to my channel, but can't find it. Maybe it's been too long when I had posted it. But I know I had it in my instant message because somebody sent it to me. I know I posted it on a live, but I just can't scan through the live real quickly to try to find it. So, all right, let me go to my instant message because I know I got it there. Let me go there. Y'all hold on for a second. I'm going to go onto my instant message on my phone. Then I'm going to send it. I thought that I did, but I guess not. You know, when you be looking for stuff, people, it's just like, well, whatever. I'm not going to trip off of it. Shoots. I know I had it, but uh, don't quite know what I had dealt with it. I know I had posted it. Next time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bookmark it, and then that way I can always come to it when I need it. But uh, let's see. I'm taking one more look, people, to see if I can find it. I know I got it. I see it, but I just like, and I know, God, I haven't been on Facebook in a long time, so I forgot how to look up a lot of the stuff on here. And I think I got it in my I think I got it in my media file, but I don't know how to look up the media. Oh wait, let me look at this saved. These are the saved posts that I made, so maybe it's right here. Yep, there it is, right there. Okay, there it is, right there. All right, people, y'all give me a moment. Let me call this up. Okay, let me share my screen. See, I told you I'll be able to find it. Okay, so let's take a look at this after I show this people's den. I am going to get off of here. Let me share my screen a different way. Share that. Facebook. All right, there we go.
Kirk Franklin is a well-known gospel artist. He said at the 2022 BET Awards that the lion and the lamb shall bow down to the goat in a freestyle rap. Watch this.
Was a dirty dish. Now me and God in sync, like Big and J and Nas, the greatest scapegoat. The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat. The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat.
Kirk Franklin said the lion and the lamb shall bow down to the goat. It's no way this can slip out of your mouth. The Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. What's in a person comes out of a person. and degrading women, and Kirk Franklin on the stage with him performing. Now, I understand if he's preaching the gospel to him, because that's exactly what we're supposed to do. But there's nowhere in the Bible where God sent these leaders to go and sing and entertain the world with their little G gods. The Bible said, come out from among them and be ye separate, say ye the Lord. I'm gonna give you scriptures because I want you to understand what's going on. John chapter 1 and verse 29. The next day John seeth Jesus coming unto him and saith, behold the Lamb of God, which taketh away the sin of the world. Notice here, Jesus is the Lamb of God. Let's keep reading. Revelation chapter 5 and verse 5. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, have prevailed to open the book and loose the 7 seals thereof. I want you to notice in Revelation chapter 5 and verse 5, Jesus is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. So since we cleared who the lion and the lamb is, let me show you who the goat is. Take a look at this. This is the goat-headed image of Baphomet. This statue represents Lucifer and his followers. So how in the world you get this mixed up? Where Jesus is bowing to the goat? Y'all better pay attention. Watch and pray, because God is exposing. Don't let nobody deceive you. The word is already settled in heaven. The goat is Lucifer, and Lucifer is defeated by the blood of the Lamb. And I heard some people saying he was calling Jesus the goat, the greatest of all time. That's earthly. That's worldly. You never attach goat to the name of Jesus, because the goat is a symbol of Lucifer. The world celebrates what he just said because they understand who the goat is and what the goat represents. You don't have to judge a person's heart. Their words going to reveal what's in their heart, because words is the fruit of the heart. It's the evidence of what's in a person's heart. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. All you have to do is pay attention to what they're saying. You'll know the tree by the fruit it bears. You think they're going to invite a real man of God at the BET Awards, somebody who's going to preach repentance and call out their abominations? They're not going to invite him to come and speak. They're going to get a lukewarm Christian that compromise and act just like them to put on a show at their degrading event. The devil is a lie. At the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus Christ is Lord of Lords and King of Kings.
And see, people, it's just amazing how I come back right at the appropriate time. Man, there's so much I wanted to show tonight, peoples, but tonight is not the night. So I did what I was able to do right now. But there's always tomorrow. And then we're off on Monday because we are observing Martin Luther King's Day, which they made it a holiday. Thank God. So I didn't even know. So I said, well, hey, that's cool too. So we off Monday, we get paid Monday. So that's good. They're incorporating more holidays now than ever before. So I'm happy. So I'll be on this weekend, peoples. Have an extra day to celebrate. It's wonderful. So people, this enchilada is good. Oh my God, it's just so cheesy. I got all this cheese in it, this meat, them bell peppers and onions, garlic. Mm, that's so darn good. People, I wanted to really go in, but it's late. It's almost 11 o'clock and I'm about to get off of here. But you guys come on tomorrow. I'll be on. I came in from work and I had to lay down because I was just dog tired. But tomorrow we're gonna go in because you guys have to see something of what I've been saying for the longest time. And Teresa Martin's attorney had agreed with me because he said the same thing. And so, it went over all of their heads. See, one thing about Teresa Martin's attorney, Jeffrey Feiger, that man is not stupid. He's not stupid. He knows what his client was involved in and stuff. And so that's why he pretty much had to take a backseat approach. But if you listen and watch, then you'll learn something very significant because he said something very significant in what I've been saying all of this time. I'm not going to show it tonight. I'll show it tomorrow. Huh? I'm going to have to give a shout out to another YouTuber for finding that content and posting it. Because people, what I'm about to show tomorrow is going to shock the world. It's going to shock the nation. And see, even though it was done back then, it's even more relevant today. And so maybe this is why I'm getting attacked so much. Because all of my findings is exposing. See, people, I'm a true believer in God when he says all was done in the dark will always come to the light, peoples. So I can't help but to think that God is using me to expose the nefarious madness these people are doing. So I'll be on tomorrow, peoples. We're going to go in a little deeper. And the things that I'm going to show is going to be shocking. It's going to be really shocking, peoples. And it's going to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, the things that I've been saying even before I even seen any other stuff. You guys probably seen it. Many of you, I'm sure. Many of you may not. But as you can see, peoples, as I've shown on tonight, now you can see what I'm saying, and it's no question about it. How could all of these girls not have something in their hand, and one girl did? All of these different body styles, all of these different hairstyles, and lengths of hair and things. If that's not convincing enough, peoples, I don't know what is. I really don't know what to tell you. I throw my hands with all of you who are still in the dark about this case because the evidence is there. It's crystal clear. It's in your face. And when you guys want to still continue to follow this narrative that they gave you, be my guest. Be my guest. Eat your heart out. Because at the end of the day, peoples, I've always say, stupid people will never learn. Stupid people. So, peoples, I hope I had said something to encourage your hearts upon tonight. Tune in again next time to when Edward Joseph Let's Talk Live, Edward Joseph Kitchen, Edward Joseph Gospel Hour, Edward Joseph Blessings Giveaway 2022 will come to you with something wonderful. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peoples, mask up and be safe. And again, peoples, I will be on tomorrow. I will go in a little harder and heavier than tonight, but tonight I'm just tired. So I didn't mean to go as long as I did, but you guys know when I get ramped up, then I gotta speak my piece. I gotta say what I gotta say. Some things I wanted to show you guys tonight, but it didn't pan out that way. So I'll show it tomorrow. But it's 11 o'clock, and I'm gonna get in here while I can, and I'm gonna get me some sleep. Do this thing tomorrow. So, peoples, we're almost at the 3 o'clock hour for the live, and it's 11 o'clock. So, I greatly appreciate all of my new subscribers that subscribe. The channel is growing by leaps and bounds. You guys are doing a wonderful thing. I mean, I'm telling you, you guys are just absolutely wonderful. And I greatly appreciate each and every one of you because you is what make this channel. You. And as you see, peoples, we're at 332 and we are climbing. We are rising, peoples. And then on my other channel, we're at 139. So many subscribers had, I think it was about 7 people that subscribed because we was at 132. Now we're at 139. So, and then we still at 16 for my final channel. But between my major 2 channels, the numbers is getting up there, people, and I'm greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Now I wanted to do this before I get off, so let me do this. So as you can see, the community guidelines, they had stricken me for some things. I appealed it, they rejected it, that was okay. But as you can see, the strike expires on tomorrow. So in just a couple more hours, the strike will be removed. And then that's when I really start going in hard and heavy. But see, what I didn't do was I didn't have the addendum like I did beforehand. when I was making my videos and stuff. So now I'm very careful about the things that I say, things that I do, how I do it and stuff. I have to go ahead and cite section 107 and then cite the one that says allegedly. As you can see, peoples, it says new achievement, 300 subscribers. 3 weeks ago, people like your channel, and it shows new achievement. We made it to 300, but now we got currently 332. So that is a big deal to me because, see, people's, I'm not so worried about getting to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, or anything like that. I just want a good, wholesome group of people who can think analytically. That's why you subscribe, because this channel is special. We're not all facts so forth. Let that stuff be for the birds. We look at that of what they are given, and then we work our way backwards to try to figure out and understand what has happened and why it happened. And that's why we go so deep, peoples. And look, the numbers is up, peoples. Y'all see that? Look at that. It's really peaking. 35 plus subscribers, 3 more than usual. So, the people, my haters, they don't want to see my channel grow. They don't. It says your channel got 6,511 views in the last 28 days. That's a beautiful thing, people. And see, where it went down in the valley during around Christmas time and stuff. Now it just really peaked up and still is still high. Yeah, see that, right? See, I've always liked to be transparent. And the reason why the people is coming in is because Edward Joseph is on it. People don't subscribe to channels if they don't believe in the person who is giving the narrative. Well, you guys believe in me, and I greatly appreciate you. You know, I'm learning now, peoples, not to be so much concerned about what others' channels say or do. Stay focused upon that is at hand and grow my channel. Do the things that I know that I need to do, and then move it on. Because when you get bogged down in all of this mess, madness, and confusion, then it just takes a whole new different way. And I don't want that for my channel. I don't like confusion. I don't want confusion. I want to be able to talk to the people. Now, see, these are the people on my channel watch. Candace Starr, Miss Lowdown, Hell of a Dick, Queen Esquire, and the real boss 815. Trey Gay, Sean Davy Wade Show, Ratchet TV, Hollywood Next, Night and Day Network, Tales from the Cult, Martin Lewis Resurrected, Ronald Mack, Alvaro Access Media, Black CEO Media. So these are all the other channels that my subscriber watches, which is really good. That's good to know. But see, as you guys notice, there is no Casey, Chloe, or Vera Sanchez Mendina that came up in the list of channels that people from my channel go and view. Ain't that something, peoples? Now, see, look, new viewers return to see. They really love In Remembrance of Tiffany Draper. They really loved that of what I did. Very high. And then new information on the Kenneka Jenkins case. Moderate. Then new information case, that was low. But the simple fact that they still came back. I got 55.2% that's subscribed and 48.8% that's not subscribed. So for all of you who's not subscribed, I'm just throwing something out there for you. If you really love the content in the manner to which you are showing, come on and subscribe to the channel and help me build my channel. Because we're almost at 50-50, 55.2% and then 44.8% that's not subscribed, but yet you guys watch the channel. So for all of the ladies and gentlemen that's in that 44.8%, you guys come on and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to one of my channels, one of my 3 channels, as you guys see. See, I got 84.0% female and 16% male. And then most of my subscribers is 55 to 64. That is the people who literally have lived life and they can understand Edward Joseph. And that's my senior crew. And I love everybody dearly. Everybody. I love you all dearly. Whether, you in the 25 to 34 range or the 65 plus range. I love you all. You guys, man, you guys are making this happen. You all are making this happen. And I love all of you ladies. And you see the men is coming in too. But it's more ladies than the men. So the ladies are really on top of it. And so for the 44.8% that's not subscribed, well, y'all come on. Y'all come on. Make this your home. Let's get in here. Let's do this thing. Let's get justice for Kenneka. Let's get justice for Shanquella Robinson. Let's get justice for Kendrick Johnson. Those are the 3 main cases that I have literally been talking. But most of my content has been about Kenneka Jenkins. And as you see, I have taken a different turn. I am using the narrative that the people at the establishment had used, what they have been saying. And then I have been going through to filter out that of what they have been saying, to double cross check to see if it's actual, factual, or true, or if it's just hot air that they're blowing. And that's what I've been doing. And as you can see, peoples, it's a different approach from a lot of the other channel holders, which is good. Because the thing is, peoples, I don't look at it in other people's lenses. I look at it in the lens that God gives me. I have eagle eyes. And God put this unction in my spirit that I can't let it go. And the more that God gives me, the more that I give to you. The more that I am able to exegese that of what I speak about. And the more that I bring out of the content that they tried to hide. And so peoples, if I can just give to you what I see, that's all that matters to me. Whether you believe it or not, whether you receive it or not, that's on you. But the only thing I can do is just give you what I got. And that's from the heart. So my 48.8% that's not subscribed, y'all come on board, bring this to 100%. And y'all come on and let's go with me. Is that all right, peoples? All right, let's go. Peoples, I will be on tomorrow. I've always liked to be transparent with my chat to let you guys know, what's going on and things like that. I don't like to hold anything back. No need for me to sit here and try to play all of these little games and stuff and sit back and kind of play games with you and stuff. I don't do that. I always be straightforward, honest, and transparent. And see, I know a lot of people have been asking me, well, why aren't you on the Shanquilla Robinson case? Because see, with the Shanquilla Robinson case as it stands right now, peoples, it's a circus. It is seriously a circus, and I don't want to be a part of a circus. I'll let it die down a little bit. I'll let some things happen. I'll let some people get arrested. But for right now, it's a circus because everybody continue to keep regurgitating the same madness and stuff and putting a different spin to things that hasn't even happened. Just like with the Kenneka Jenkins case. A lot of people put spins on it. Things that hasn't even happened, peoples. And my thing has always been this, peoples. Be a person of integrity. Don't go and put more into what you see. It's not even worth it. See, I don't go and talk to try to gain views and stuff. I talk about it to get the narrative out there so you can share. So whatever your feelings may be, whatever your thought views may be and stuff, you share it. And see, if you care, you share. But you got to be able to relate and understand before you share. So I get it. I don't ask people to share my content if you don't believe in it. If you don't believe in it, don't share it. If you don't believe in it, hey, don't believe in it. That is it's all upon you. I never force people to do that of what they don't want to do. You are here for a reason, and because you are here for a reason, and because you keep coming back, it must be something that Edward Joseph is connecting with you about. And that is what I wholesomely love, peoples. Because when you come back and you watch the content, it says to me, Edward Joseph, I'm watching you, I'm seeing you, I understand. Now, whether you agree or not, well, I may know and I may never know. I mean, I never know unless you tell me. But for the simple fact that you keep coming back, that's telling me a lot. That's telling me that you're rocking with me. It's telling me that you understand, especially when you subscribe. That is telling me, Edward Joseph, look, I am here and I'm supporting you. And I thank you for being on this case and other cases, And that to me, peoples, means a lot. And that's why I'm so blessed, peoples, because, you here. You are the blessed people. You are the blessed ones. And I'm loving each and every one of you. There's no big I's. There's no little U's on my channel. I love you all wholesomely from the bottom of my heart. And I greatly appreciate everything that you guys do. Y'all come on back. And my 48.8% of the unsubscribers, y'all come on. Come on board. Come with us. And let's go. Is that all right, peoples? All right. Peoples, I'll be back on tomorrow. Let's go. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.